All right. Here we go. Okay. We are here for Sunny's activation, or we're going to attempt to. We are sharing Danra's light language gift and presenting it to Sunny's energy, who has been following the light language series. And we're helping her expand her awareness and comprehension when it comes to integrating and upgrading. So welcome, Sunny. Yay. We're
Thank
here.
you.
And we're here with
I
Jan.
appreciate you both so much.
Light language. So I'm really excited.
Nina, you're outnumbered. You got 2 Capricorns here. Wait, why is my face giant again? Okay. 2 Capricorns, yes, 1 Gemini.
As soon as I heard 2 Capricorns, I was like, how will I do this? But I'm like, you guys feel like both sides of a bridge, and I'm like the middle part of the bridge that just keeps moving. And I'm like, I got them. I'm okay. I'm moving. So I feel good. I feel safe and stable and very held. Yeah. Good things.
Beautiful.
So we can get started with some light language, or we can get started with a meditation. Danra, what are you comfortable with? Because you're expressing.
I mean, I can always do light language. I would love to hear from Sunny, though, like, because I don't really know your story with where you're at with the light language and what makes the most sense for today. So do you mind just updating?
Yeah. So I've been on my journey for about 5 years now. Started out with Reiki. I randomly went to Mount Shasta, got activated there, came back, life completely changed, But lately, this year, I've been feeling there's something more coming. There's something more that you need to be doing. But I can't quite figure out what that is. And when I started watching your guys's 6-week series, I couldn't stop. Like I had to watch one every single night for 6 weeks. And so I feel like I'm ready for that next, whatever needs to come through to come through. And so when I was listening to the series, I could feel like my throat was just doing things. And I actually went to, I could feel all the sensations and the vibrations in my body, but but nothing started to come out. Like I said, I tend to be a little bit more on the serious side. But when I went to Palm Springs last weekend, I was at a hot springs spa place, and I was sitting in the hot springs by myself, and I was grounding my energy, and my hands just started moving. And I was like, this is beautiful. Okay, we're just going to let it flow. And so that happened. But other than that, not a lot, not much more. But I do feel the sensations of it. So I feel like it's right there.
Yeah, spirit just yanked that thing right out of your ear. It's like,
yeah.
You're almost like, listen, you're right there. Like to me, I feel like you said that you only have a little bit. That is like everything except for the literal coming out of your mouth. So had noises come out, or did you feel like talking back to us?
No, nothing is not yet. Yeah.
But you have the urge kind of feeling?
I think so. I think so.
Or it sounded
honestly,
yeah.
Yeah. I'm not quite sure.
Okay. Well, we'll play with it and see what happens. This is exciting because obviously you're ready. They primed you somehow. You probably got a bunch of codes when you were in those places, Mount Shasta, and you said in
Palm
Florida?
Springs.
Okay.
Palm Springs.
Yeah. So when you were watching, did you get particularly drawn? Because there's a bunch of different light languages. Maybe it would be more helpful if I did the one that felt the most activating to you. Was there?
Yeah, the last episode, that felt very activating.
Was I doing the dragon maybe, or was it? I don't remember.
I think you started out with, oh my gosh.
Kaylee?
I forget. But you ended with the dragon, right? I think. Um, is there I don't even know what to call a being that you channel begins with S? I
Um,
forgot the name now.
oh, Sekhmet.
Yes, that's I think you started with Sekhmet and then you went into the dragon afterwards.
Oh boy. Oh yeah, that would be very activating. What was going on
Don't
that
quote me on that.
day?
I think that's what happened, if I recall.
Okay. So I wonder if we kind of build to that. So normally Atara goes first because she's gentle. Does it make sense that we kind of do a little warm up with Atara because she kind of opens the doors and like gets you ready? Um, and then maybe we play with that a little bit, and then I can try one of those more serious activations and just see what comes out. Does that feel all
Yeah.
right? Or
Yep. Yep. Perfect. Thank you.
so this will be like a welcoming. And I just did a little light language with somebody new yesterday, kind of spontaneously. And they were gossiping again, Nina.
Oh my gosh. Who did
So
you do it with?
it was a new woman who does Reiki here in Vermont that we were doing Reiki, some volunteer Reiki, and I had never met her before. And Sunny, I don't know if you've seen that sometimes when mine speaks with JJ's, they are actually like cosmic gossiping. And so,
Oh,
Nina,
wow.
do you want to describe what you see when they're gossiping?
It's like how you and I are sitting in these circles, but like this, and like
Wow.
it's from one universe to another, from one timeline to another, and they know that within each other, and they're telling each other how souls are processing through, and like funny moments, like, can you still believe we have to deal with blah blah blah?
Oh my gosh.
Like the norm 3Ds, them, like that. It's so funny. Like, can you believe that we still do this? Oh, they're gonna get it. They're gonna get it soon. Like, we're gonna be fine. But this is hilarious. They're panicking. They're literally panicking. It was the cutest thing. It was like Lucy and Ethel at the windows of different universe. Totally beautiful. So, it's an experience.
I love it.
And just so that I just want to put this out there. I have to say this: right side, lower foot. I see a female guide near your lower right foot, Sunny. So somebody in the footsteps, somebody maybe around the ankle. But there's something with the feet, so like laying. And usually when I see that, that's a very like, we walk with you, your footsteps have us. Like there's a concentration there going forward on where you're being guided to, like touching the front of your big toe, like that. So that's very,
when Nina and I met, she told me that my leg shaking has to do with like signs, and my right leg is shaking like crazy right now, and it won't stop. I keep trying to tell it like stop, but maybe that has something to do with your guide, Sunny.
Wow. It's really interesting because I broke my right ankle out in Mount Shasta on the mountain doing some light language, or not light language, some grid work. I broke it. I had to have 2 surgeries. Yeah.
Are you better now?
Oh yeah, much better now. But
okay,
that's interesting.
Well, I'm scared. Sometimes you got to give a little round of applause to Spirit. I'm sorry that you had that injury, but that was clearly what they were telling Nina. So how about we invite Atara in, and she's the gentle lead. I think she wants to connect with your guide. There's something about that sets up the rest of what we're going to do today. So this is more like a welcome and a remembrance, so like a reunion. I see it as with her and communicating with your guide. And the last time I did this with Tom, Time to Transcend, he said that his guide was like, because Atara is very sweet. She's like, go on, you can do it. You can do it. and Tom's guide was like, shut up. I've done this for millennia. Back off, lady. And they're very sassy.
That's so funny.
So anyway, I'm just giving you context, but it might be totally benign here. So just take a breath and get into your heart space that you're going to fully receive the energy and the vibrations and the frequencies from Atara with the intention of releasing your own light language today and welcoming that into your heart space. So Iniche wa u te wa kama hite ke wa ina she te wa hina. O neche we takawahi se te ke me une. A chine ka wa uto mai e che ka wa hue te mai hi ke wa uche mai i te. Hani e weche e ke ma i te wa uno she ka ma a ki anaka. Hue amachi e te kawa u te ai ni ke we utome hai se ue. Ue che na ma i ke wa ai e se ma i ko we he a uto me kawachi te ke ina. Ina i te ke wa utome I che wa hine a kai se ne ke we I to uno. Uno e che wa tami ke Hai, neke wacha utome I ko u che me hena kai hiko weche nai utome hai sete uno hasine e te wai e te mako she te kama uto hina kai ituko ene she ko wai I to. Ani se te ke we ito e tawachai. Okay. Nina,
That is so weird.
how are you doing?
Sunny, whoever's in there said hi.
Yeah.
There was a point where you swallowed at some point. That is.
Oh my goodness. I can feel it. Like it's almost like I want to throw up, but it's not. It's like this starts right in here in my stomach and it's coming out and it's right there. You know, like almost when you're about to throw up, you can feel like there's
Yeah.
like saliva and all these things, and I can feel it. And I'm like, come on then. Come on then. Almost like, like you were saying, your guide was like, come on, you can do it. It was right there.
I
So
saw the
interesting.
hermit card as well. I saw the hermit card as well, especially with the lamp, the light leading, holding your own, holding your own lamp, holding your own light. It's like the guidance, you'll be given that. You'll know your path. You won't know your path, but you'll follow the light. The light knows your path. The major hermit, and the light too as well. There's something about that light. I felt a vibration and tingling in my whole right leg also. It like, when you guys watch the recording and you'll see me look down at my leg and I was going like that, like right side. And then when they had me look up at you, they were just like, just wait. And then you did the big swallow and I was like, you're saying hi. Like, we just gotta, you gotta be good with I know it sounds weird, and even just like the like that's exactly what Summer had me doing in front of her. Like she was just like, I'm gonna go and you we don't hum. You start out with humming for comfortability, but then you but yeah, they were just like, look, it's coming. And then you see your throat expand and your body position change as well. So listen to those subconscious signals of comfortability your body's setting. It's preparing. Just those little notes. To not just hold on to the tone. Hold on to the tone and move with the message. That's what they said. I'm like, okay, hold on to the tone, but move with the message. So don't memorize it. Don't try to hold it. Don't try to physically listen to it. Allow it to be like the base, the background, and then move with that message. Even if you need to like move your body, start rotating allow the release, allow the movement of release. It's like a preparation. It's like fooling the body into thinking, you know, we're gonna move.
Yeah.
You explain that.
Were you, Sunny, watching my hands when I was doing it? Were your eyes closed?
My eyes were closed.
Okay. There was a lot throat chakra related, like all right here. I felt like it was an unlocking and almost like a permission slip, because I know you mentioned before we got on the call that there might be some like restraining there, similar to
Yeah.
how I felt that same way at the beginning. It felt like it was like a permission slip to unlock. So maybe that, I'd be interested if when we watch back, if that correlated with like when she was focused on the throat, when you actually had that swallow, which I didn't see because my eyes were closed too. Did you experience anything else, like visions or any
Not
other
visions, no,
things?
just sensations.
Okay.
Yeah, intense sensations. It was amazing.
Nina, you got something.
Yeah, they're showing me her with like a helmet on, almost like she's on the experience, needs to get in the experience instead of on the experience. They had me feel like I was riding my motorcycle, like I'm on my motorcycle riding it and I'm experiencing it, but am I in the ride or am I on my bike?
Mm.
You know, like when I get in my ride, that's when I'm like, you know, bent down. There's like a street with a bunch of trees along the side, and I'm about to like go through it like a video game, you know, and that's when I'm going to be in it. That's when I'm going to envelop in that. And that's what they just showed me. They're like, she has the helmet on, so she's on the ride, not in the ride. So this could very well be a preparation, something to get you ready. But there is something with movement. Like a subconscious practice of movement, allowing release, allowing, like, play it, and like move your neck. But they keep doing the snake movement. They're doing that. They want your spine, allow your spine visually also to keep moving. I'm seeing the spine and I'm seeing the access chakra points, very intense, but they're just like, if she moves it through herself, we'll move it out for her.
Wow.
Sunny, when I see Atara, she's like this in a circular. She's sitting cross-legged, and she's constantly moving. So perhaps that's similar to what Nina is saying, but like to apply that to all of them. I guess there's always movement with all the light languages. Now that I think about it, I mean, especially Sekhmet, certainly the dragon. There's a lot of action. Yeah, they all move. That's why did I not ever realize that?
I've seen you shake more during some of the transmissions.
Yeah.
You know, the hand movements like that with, you know, like the Marihaka type with Ragnarok.
Yeah.
And then how different the hands change in their intensity and movement.
Yeah.
All of that are points of association when it comes to light language and how we can connect with it as well. So certain people are going to need it unlayered so they can identify which progress point they can move with when it comes to that. Like, so is it going to be voice? Is it going to be movement? Is it going to be a combination of both? Is it going to come in steps? So Sunny, you're also helping in that way.
So maybe I should do Sekhmet next because she's the most rhythmic.
Cool.
And powerful. Yeah, I'm just trying to read if they have any other. No, basically what they are saying is Sekhmet and then the dragon, and then we're going to do a back and forth, but you could be like on mute, so that you don't have to feel any sense of pressure, but just to allow any sound come out after that. So Sekhmet, dragon, and then play. Does that? And so now
Okay.
for Sekhmet, because there is like a more of a movement component, if you feel compelled to, even if it's tapping your foot, if you're not comfortable like moving your upper body. But I definitely picture, so Sekhmet is a lioness goddess who could murder and heal everybody. She's got duality built into her. But when I do the language, I see her like sashaying through the sand of in Egypt. And Nina and I were just at the beach in Virginia Beach. And did you want to talk about that woman who we happened to see like right after we were talking about that?
Yes.
Oh, Carol.
So, yeah, Carol just got here.
Hi, Carol.
Hello.
Hi, Carol.
So, Sunny, Danra and I were walking onto Virginia Beach, and Danra said something along the lines like, I feel like we need to walk like Sekhmet would in the desert and Bastet. So we were walking, and I was like dragging my foot. I'm like, yeah, we have to walk like we're like, just stride, like big old strides. And as soon as I say this and I look to my right, there's a woman with a purple turban with a flower in it. She's walking like a model towards the water, just like strutting her thing. Like, yes, goddess, over here. Like, thank you so much for showing me.
Wow.
Walk. So I walk over there and I tell her, and she goes, do you guys want some waves? I'll give you guys some waves. And she starts like waving her arms, and waves literally start like cleaning out our hoo-ha while we're standing there at the tip of the water, just like, okay, we're going to receive. It was very magical.
Wow.
And we just like called, yeah, just the presence was there. We were being met by pure divinity, and it was just an amazing moment. It was, yeah, graceful, surprising. And welcome, Carol.
Hi there. Sorry about my video. I don't know what's going on.
No worries. You look beautiful. We just did a one session with Atara for Sunny to kind of acclimate and see what is going to come up. And then we're about to do one with Sekhmet as well. We're just going to run with it and then have conversations about what we if anything comes up.
Okay.
All good?
Yeah.
All right. So, Sunny, if you feel compelled to like move your body, this will be phase one. Or, you can keep it all subtle if you're not quite ready, but. Eno koe heshi wete hani he o e mino ani chike we hiteti he ne he ani o ne uchi wete he ne kai sete ho ani ano iko wachi ete mete he te ho ani ano Ejimete hete wete haye, uchimete haye, ute, ono weche anike, unai, eramana keshe, ute, unache wete ke wati ina, hete mete aisete, we, uneke wa ichi wete ute, uneke wa chite mete aya, noko weche wa tita kamache, wakamache te ite wete me, une, achi wete makikai, ute, shuno koeshe na, wachawa tawi kaweche, wachawi kawi tawiche, chenena nae sete weta mati hite ke wati asana hina, utue, chana wakai sete weta hi. Okay.
I felt a little swaying in my body ever so gently. I felt it in my third eye and in my ears. There was one point where my ears just kind of did this like buzzing sound, or like yeah, and then in my throat as well. It
Okay.
was almost like this was clearing this area. Like with Tara, it kind of came from my gut up, and this was from the head through the throat. It was interesting, and I definitely felt a little swaying, a bit more movement there. That was amazing.
So,
Thank you.
so I have Sekhmet showed me a lot of others that she knows, other entities that she is aware of their energy, all had like their hands on your shoulder around you, including her. It was all feminine. So I was wondering if you have a guide that is, do you know your guides? Do you have faces?
Not faces, no. I know there's a strong female. Um, I believe her name is like Amrina or something like that, which it happens to be my daughter's name too. That's what I was told in an Akashic reading. Actually, two different people had told me that. I also feel my grandmother's presence too a lot, which those are the two female.
Got it. I'll see if
If
Carol
that
can
makes
help.
sense.
Okay, because I am seeing that. I am seeing, it's like I'm trying to focus on the area around you. 5. Two normal, 1 bigger. So 2 lights, 1 big light behind. But they were all definitely doing something. And this is the first time during Danra doing light language that I ever got prompted to stop. And I immediately knew I was supposed to help move. And then I could see they would like just focus. And I was like, okay, so you'll see it on the video as well. But multiple times asking for this placement. So Danner, do you have anything else to say?
No, same thing as Atara. I felt it all in this area as well. Like all of them are focusing on the unlocking. I think this was also arming you with a sense of worthiness and power. I don't know. I feel like a kindredness to you, Sunny, in some way. I feel like there's a reason that I was paired with you for this because we have a similar kind of path, and part of it is also kind of taking that mental step too. You know, we're talking about allowing and also to click into a mode of like, this is what I am meant to do and just kind of step forward into it. This segment has that very forward moving power. Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense because for my job, my day job, I'm an analyst and I'm constantly analyzing, and in my mind, it doesn't just free flow like that, which is interesting that you brought that up.
Yeah. Sekhmet destroyed me a number of times. She popped me out of my skin, and I was this light body. And then she ravaged my skin on the ground. I was like, that's probably not good, but it was saying goodbye to that old Danra that also, like, that would be one of my top traits is analytical, left brain.
Hmm.
And then I went into a cave and she kept dismembering me, like ripping my head off, ripping my arms off, like over many times. I was like, okay, I think I get the point, but why? So I don't know. I think there's messaging here for you that's similar, like time to release what you have always known as yourself.
Yeah.
Um, and here's me standing right next to you to give you the strength that you need. Because I mean, Nina described it as like if you're precepting with somebody, like a doctor or something, and you have to go to medical school, you start working on patients, and you get your doctor is right there, like teaching you.
Mhm.
They won't let you kill anybody.
Yeah. You're a resident. Yeah.
So she's like standing there, like, look, there's a freaking big team of people here ready to help this come out of you. Um, it's also interesting. I'm getting
I can't hear you guys. Can you hear me? I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Hello? Hey, I can't hear. Okay.
Okay, now we're here. Danra's trying to get back. They temporarily fixed it, so this
Yeah.
is what she's thinking is happening. But she had asked if anything that she had said prior to disconnecting, if it had resonated with you in regards to now having like a flavor, a light language flavor, or a light language.
Yeah, all of it does.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, but segment kind of comes through more like that. More she feels like she's kind of like with the beating of a drum, the way it kind of sounds as it's being spoken. That really resonates with me. But Atara, I feel like physically, I felt like just my whole body just lit up um, in a different way. Am I answering your question right?
Yes, you are. There's no right or wrong way. It's what you feel. Mom, okay. Mom.
uh
Hi.
hello.
Should I hang up from the phone? Oh yeah. Sunny, you can hang up and I'll stay on with Danra and she'll just put me back on speaker if that works. My mic gave a poop today.
Okay, so
Oh.
are we ready for a little dragon blast then? And then, so Sunny, I liked how we kind of had an intentionality about the others. You know, Ataro was kind of welcoming and opening the door, and Sekhmet was allowing some movement, you know, in your body. The dragon normally is clearing, like getting rid of any last little bits that are sticky that don't allow you to move forward. So perhaps this is just for you to receive and to blast out anything that feels like I want to stay safe in my analytical brain and, you know, keep things more in that restrictive kind of feeling. So maybe you could set an intention about allowing and flow and letting that release a little bit. You can just do that silently, and then I'll go into Rodnock here. Are you all set? Okay. Echena haite wa hi no a ke machai sete he na uto weta wiche une ke wa ite we hai yete makai sete wete uno he yakika washite na hai se na I kowachi nete hete wati hi Shinai sete wete mahite na echina haitike makaise o nechena haisete metehina ego hai yesemeki na kaisete wete mai hi to weche wata o haniki weche ina I to wata meta kaise Hai yete mekina che wete makihe ni na iche wete uno hu weche nakai sete menekai I to weche he na hito weta makiche na haya I komeche wati enake okay. That one put me into menopause, guys, like full menopause.
Thank you. I feel the heat.
Because you fired up my cramp.
I'm sorry.
My cramp. I was holding on at the end, and I'm digging it all out. Digging it all out.
Sometimes it's like, good Lord, blasting us. Why don't you? But how are you doing, Sunny?
I definitely feeling that heat. Thank you so much for that. Wow. I felt that again very much in my head, more so than my throat last time. It was just very much here in my third eye and the crown. A lot of tingling, a lot of heat throughout the whole body.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
I'm so excited. They literally, I can't wait for you guys to watch the video. I literally went into your head and they told me to pull everything out. You wait till you see it. I went down like this and I'm all just open it up, and they're like, just open it up, and I'm like, okay, open it up, and they're like, take it out, and then they told me to wait till you see the video. They told me, look at what you're taking out, and I literally went like this, and I went, oh, what the fuck is this belief? I was just like, what is take it out? I'm so excited for you guys to watch the video. Holy cow, Danra.
Well, Rodnock also goes into your root chakra. This was my issue, Sunny. Sorry that I keep bringing it back to but I think their commonality us, safety is a big part of it. And Rodnock, has this invisible fire. And I think that just enhanced that. Part of it is not feeling safe doing this. And he just really cranked up your root chakra more. Wow. To give you that sense of, I can move forward doing something I feel less comfortable about because I know it's going to be okay. Okay, good. Okay, so do you feel like playing then?
You can mute it. You can mute yourself if you're more comfortable muting yourself.
Okay.
And so literally what I mean by playing is I will speak and then I'll like leave time for you to speak. It's more like conversational. And you can literally just go or blah 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 blah, like literally just whatever nonsense comes out, just allow it. This will be just like the allowing of noise, so it doesn't have to have any. Yeah.
Sunny, just so you know as well, Danra did this with her niece just recently.
Yeah.
So that her niece could be comfortable with just blah 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 blah. You know, like just do it.
It literally might just come out like that.
Yeah. Fun.
Yeah.
But I could feel like there's something's happening right here, right now. Like I don't know.
Well, and Nina can pick up on it. The vibration might be coming through even if you're saying blah blah blah, because like Nina got it from a swallow, right? And sometimes when people are speaking English, Nina can pick up on the undertones of light language. You know, like the vibration gets carried.
Yeah.
Even if you're doing silly nonsense or what feels like silly nonsense. Yeah. We'll just have to ask Nina what she sees, but
yeah.
So Sunny, are you more comfortable speaking out loud or on mute? Because it doesn't matter to me at one bit.
We'll do it out loud if something comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah, might as well have a recording of it too. So I feel safe.
Okay. All right, so I'll get started. Nothing's coming out. Okay.
It's right there.
Yeah, just say blah blah blah, or just say ah. I'm gonna add a response. In a kawaii. Oh.
Yeah. No, even if you want the hum, it tends to come.
Okay.
Where is that coming from?
Yeah, it wants to come out like a little gremlin. Puten my kwe mako utwe he chawaina. Ina I kewacha ina kawa uto.
I just want to laugh.
You're doing great.
Come out. It's crazy. It's right there.
Did it?
I just feel chesty all of a sudden.
Kunaka itiwa uto he nakai sete wa. Nina's helping you. You can just let any sound out. Any sound. Unai se utokoe ichewa une unea aye.
I feel like I'm copying you. It's just
That's good. That's fine. Aye akama ito hena ito
Come on.
Even the caw. The caw. It is something that is a caw. You give it a rhythm, a caw. Although it's a calling. Even just the noises, even the vibration, the sound, even just that. Ka, whatever that is, that's a vibration within you that you can create for yourself to remind you of the light language and remembrance of what you've already spoken before. This is something that you have within you. You're only remembering it. It's just your 3D that doesn't recognize the sound, but it is the truth of your voice. That's what's coming out. That's something that's there already. It feels male. Feels male. God, what is it? Do you know what a trachea looks like?
A trachea?
Dry. Yeah, what your trachea actually looks like, dried out. This, it's this.
Like a tube.
Yeah.
It's like a tube. It kind of resembles this color. Very, very dry. Very. What they're showing me is it's so clear, painted with color using your vibration. It's like you're painting it. Each little lump, each little groove that allows sound to move. So even when she's doing with a beat, I'm making little noises, little sounds are coming out. Whenever I do this, that means there's a message that needs to be picked up or sent out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if it's that, all of that, even when Summer does that is still something that either settles, moves, or serves a purpose. But it's just so, as I could feel him. He feels like the Mongolian, my uncle. That's how he feels. So he feels like that. It feels Mongolian. It feels like
Tibetan.
that. Where it has that, it has the like the Buddhist undertone, that Buddhist vibration. So maybe go there. Be okay with the saying something over, like, not like holy, but like, just a lower vibration or a tone. But it's like the way that they were doing it was like you were going to release like it was really going to like shoot out the coughing. Allow that. Every time you feel like singing right now or coming out, cough.
Yeah.
Give it a noise after. I'm okay with hearing that. It sounds beautiful to me. Please bring more music to my ears.
Okay.
And I'll slow it down. I'll slow it down too, so that if you want to say it with me, that's perfectly fine too. So,
okay.
Aito, aito,
Aito.
inayakai, inayakai,
Inayakai.
ueno, ueno. Sania, Sania. Ote, Otena. Ikona, Ikona. Nice. Sudena, Sudena. Mikona, kote. Mi kote.
Kote.
Nice. I kola. I kola.
Ikola. I could feel my guides.
Oketa. Yeah. Oketa. Oketa.
Oketa.
Sawigo. Sawigo.
Sawigo.
Kunaya. Kunaya.
Kunaya.
Tucheta. Tucheta.
Tucheta.
Hasike. Hasike.
Hasike.
Hatune. Hatu.
Hatune.
Inokawai.
No
Inokawai.
kawaii.
Aitina. Aitina. Shetaye. Shetaye. Inoche. Inoche. Unetu. Unetu. Ainia. Ainia. Haseta. Haseta.
Sita.
Shamigo. Good. Shamigo. Uneke. Uneke. Aito. Aito. Kune. Kune. Oi. Ya. Oi.
Yeah.
Ahu tema. Ahu.
Tema.
Yes. Itomeka. Itomeka. Sakite. Sakite. Hikone. Hikone.
It feels like my throat is like this wide. It's like open, but
Yeah.
it's like I can feel like stuff coming up and out, but it's more like mucus and cough, and the sound part isn't quite there.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm feeling this heavy, like, sensations coming through. I can feel like coming through my crown, down my back, and my shoulders. Like I can feel that connection coming through. It's just maybe the physical part here in the throat. Yeah, it's wild. Like it's slightly giving me a slight buzzy, fuzzy, slight headache because I can feel it coming through. I don't know.
How about we just, while we take advantage of that wide open throat feeling and just like a big mouth, like, ah.
Like in my mind's eye too, I could just feel my face and my mouth just like this wide.
Yeah.
Oof.
And
Ha.
Sunny, I just want you to also know that I have that same sensation and that same urgency and the same want to like do all that. And out of nowhere, when I did this, and then they showed me the images in my head, you know, maybe in the steps that I just told you about how I told Ashley, is now that you have the energy, now that you're aware of how the energy moves through you, you can start applying your other senses to the acknowledgement of that energy, if that makes sense. So now with my third eye, I'm going to apply the acknowledgement to the chakras and the feeling and the processing. That was so powerful, but very like, Danra, girl, I wish I had my hair down so I could do a whole hair flip for you. That was like, this is really like, you were giantly gentle and very serenely leading in that they told me, don't worry, it's an unlayering, not an unveiling. This is not an unveiling, this is an unlayering. There are gonna be things to this too. So yes. So we just have to be okay with that. We have to be okay with another meeting or a different activation or a process of conversation. But that's what we're all here to do with each other. So think of it like that. Like, I can't wait for you guys. I can't wait for all of us to watch the video again.
Yeah.
Like, this is nothing but very friend. You're so magical. I wish you had like a whole background that really translated the magic that you are.
So can we just give some props to Sunny here about, like, you went from having that feeling and no voice coming out at all to, you know, repeating it, to opening wide, allowing the sensations, you know, that was like a huge step there. I feel like integration is necessary. Like sleeping on it tonight, and you'll probably have dreams of those noises and feel it in your throat in your dreams. And tomorrow, if you rewatch it and do it in the privacy of your own home, you know, and more will come out. Now that you know, like, the context. And then you can always watch the video back and just, like, even with the other light languages, like while I'm speaking, let whatever flies out come out. How should we do a follow-up on this to see how you're doing? Nina, did you have like a plan to reconnect with Sunny, or how can we?
Didn't just yet. We didn't set anything up. But yeah, Sunny, if you want to let me know, or if you have a time frame, you can do either. There's no restraint or restriction. It's based off of availability and your comfortability.
Okay. I think you're right, Danra, in the sense of this integration. I'm feeling that too. And maybe I continue to watch back each day and just practice with it. And then maybe in a week or so, hopefully we can maybe connect again. But shall I reach out to you, Nina, and we can set up a day and time that works for everyone?
That works. If Danra, you're okay with me sharing your phone number?
Yeah. I'll
Okay.
just be at a conference next Wednesday through Sunday, so that's all. Wow, Sunny, from a Capricorn to another. Look at you go, girlfriend.
I just want to say thank you so much to both of you. I can't tell you how much I'm sending you both so much love and appreciation. This is amazing. It was very powerful, and I really, really thank you both so much for taking the time and making the space to help me with this. My voice feels croaky now. Did you hear the change in that? That's nuts.
Well, this is a lot of fun and an honor. I feel like Nina and I were put together for this purpose, so there's there's a lot of love going around. The light language really wants to come out. So it's like I can feel my guides being like, yes, we got another one. Like, you know, because every time these codes come out of people's mouths and their energy systems, it's helping with ascension right now. And
Right.
it's very exciting. No wonder our guides are so eager to work together.
It's so exciting. Honestly, I was mesmerized just watching, the series, and just it was the work that you guys are doing with this is truly, it's going to be life-changing for so many people, and for humanity, right? Consciousness, and it's just amazing. Amazing. I'm so grateful that, that Nina, we met a couple of years ago, and that we're here today. Danra and I got to meet you, and we're doing this together. It's an honor. It really is.
Aw, I feel
Yeah,
that.
I feel the same way. I
Yeah.
was like, it was so meant to be, and there was a reason why you stayed in my mind for so long.
Yeah.
It just, no matter what, they just kept reminding me, like she's
Same.
right there, she's right there. Like, there's a reason why I felt that, and I kept you here. So I'm grateful for you and for coming and trusting my friend and I with yourself, with your energy.
So
Very much so.
should we tell people, Nina, what she's referring to is our friends Summer and JJ also speak light languages, and we did a 6-week series just with like the basics of light language. And then we're going to do a summit in August on the 6th, 7th, 6th, 7th,
She did it.
11th on Zoom, a bigger one, a summit. So the point of this will be to support other people's light language journeys as well. And everybody's going to have a different unfolding, but it's meant to like be the ignition or the momentum to help you kind of keep exploring, similar to what we did with Sunny today. So that's so, I feel my heart is full that you had that kind of experience. So thank you. This
Thank
is
you.
exciting. All the aliens are having a party, like at the end of Return of the Jedi when they beat the Emperor. It's like all this light is just like the darkness will just get pushed out faster and faster. Yeah.
So this summit that you mentioned, it's going to be on YouTube?
No, it'll be on Zoom. So we have
On Zoom.
people actually sign up. Maybe if Nina could add it. I don't know if this is recording is going on YouTube or not, Nina. Yeah.
That would be, if you guys are comfortable with that, I can do some snippets. I was just going to have this as an open forum. So, but we can, as long as you guys are both comfortable, I'm good.
Yeah, I leave that up to Sunny. Really, it's Sunny's choice here. This is no pressure.
I'll watch the replay first.
Yeah.
Let's see how crazy I look. But that's the Capricorn in me. I need to let that go, right?
Yeah, you look 0% crazy. But I understand. Everybody's at a different timeline for like when they're comfortable with stuff. So yeah, I think that was it. You asked about the summit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd love to sign up for that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just let me know your availability, and then we'll link. We'll all link, and then yeah, and then I'm gonna stay on with Danra just for a second, and then and I'll send you guys the recording. Clip it.
Thank you so much again. I really, really appreciate you guys. Sending you so much love.
Thank you. Nice to meet
Thank
you,
you.
Sunny.
You too.
Drink lots of water.
Sunny.
Drink
Thank
lots
you.
of water.
I will. I just have to figure out how to turn this off. I've never used this program
So at the
before.
bottom, there's like this red button that says
Oh, got
leave
it.
studio.
Leave. I got it. All right. Bye.